Welcome back and thank you for joining me. I'm back with another story here. This is about a white off-duty officer who confronts a Hispanic boy because he walked across his lawn. So this, again, bumbling idiot, the officer, decides to fire a gun around a bunch of teenagers, a bunch of children, all because they walked on his grass. I mean, this is what Trump has done. This is what he has done. He has embedded this thing in their minds that makes them think that they can just, it doesn't matter what it is. They can just be triggered by anything and just do what they want to do. They want to pull out guns and stuff. And this is why I say black people, Hispanic people, brown people, melanated people, please do go get you protection. If you don't want a gun, get some mace, get a taser, get a baton, get something. Pocket knife, machete, something, so you can defend yourself. Keep a baseball bat with you. Nobody would know. They think you were practicing or something, and somebody comes up to you, crack them across their head because they have gotten out of control, and you have every right to defend yourself. But it caused a big uproar. They are marching, as you can see here. And they didn't wait for an investigation. They saw the footage and they are up in arms. I haven't heard the media ask anybody or even get close enough to ask anybody, will you pray and forgive? Like I said, no prayer, no forgiveness at all. This is just getting out of hand. These monsters, I call them creatures, and I call them Caucasus Mountain monsters, have gotten completely out of hand. It's like someone has released, like, the demon. Somebody got the key to the gate of hell and just unlocked it. They have lost their damn minds. You see, they're out there, they're pissed off, they're mad. You know, anybody wants to come out there talking all lives matter, get their ass beat. And it's saying don't shoot the kids, arrest violent cops, of course. And this is happening in Anaheim, California.
I'm not going to stand either. You're going to sit here and put a knife up and pick up your shirt.
Go with me. Last time. My dad was cop, you know that. My dad
I don't care. I don't care if your dad's a cop. I'll explain it to him face to face.
Oh, you know what? I didn't say shit.
If your dad's a cop, come out here.
I just told you you're screaming at a lady. I'm like, alright, you don't talk like a lady like that. You know, as soon as you said, you please get off my lawn. And then you're like, get off my lawn, you stupid cunt.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you did.
Shut the fuck up. You're in there. I didn't. Talk to me right here. Right here.
I can let go of me.
No, I'm not letting go of you.
Let go of me. Not that hard.
I'm not letting go of you.
Let go of me. Honestly, not that hard. I'm self-defending myself. Honestly, not that hard. Let go of me. You don't want to start.
Stand in the web.
And then you tried to hit me with a chain. Oh, you had to call the cops on us.
No, let the kid go, bro.
Let me go for the last time.
Bro, let him go.
Oh, we're protecting, bro. You're the one you're going to tell. Not me. You're starting on this.
Hey, help him out. Help him out. Back up right now. Hey, help him out, dude. This shit is your work. Let go.
You're trying to hit me with my nuts? Fight like a man if you're actually gonna fight a kid, don't you think? You see, because someone does it? No. It's okay. Stop grabbing me. Stop grabbing me. My hands are gonna be red. See, they're red. You scratched me. No, I wasn't. You can tackled me first. I didn't do anything to hurt you. All I said was, respect the girl. You said, get out of my property.
You said you shouldn't have made the fact that you were going to shoot me.
I didn't say that.
Bro, you ain't gonna listen out. Get your fucking hand off. Get your fucking hand off.
Get your fucking hands off me then. That's what I thought. I thought you get your hands off me. Get off me. Get off me for the last time. You're like 30 something. I'm only like freaking 13. That's fucked up. Let me go. You're touching on my shirt. I know. You know, then let me go. No. Are you freaking trying to me? You can't be showing me tackle me on the ground. I'm going to be a cop, but you're not a cop. You are. Tackle me. If you hurt me, then I'm going to shoot you and everything. And I said I'm going to shoot you. Can't you hear?
Yeah, I heard.
Then why you grabbing onto me still? You back there, you're the one that's hurting me?
Hey!
Oh, hey! What the fuck? You're not alone.
Stupid mother.
What the fuck?
And since that video wasn't really clear, you couldn't see everything that happened, I'm gonna play this one.
Outrage in the streets of Anaheim, California. Hundreds of protesters demonstrating. Some smashing windows and vandalizing homes, demanding the firing of an LAPD officer who pulled a gun on a group of teens. Tonight, new video showing more of that heated altercation between the off-duty police officer and this 13-year-old boy.
Let go of me.
No, I'm not letting go.
Let go of me.
The Los Angeles police officer was reportedly upset that this group of teens had repeatedly walked across his lawn. The boy claims the officer insulted a female friend.
No, I said respect the girl.
And the officer believes he heard a threat from the 13-year-old.
You said you shouldn't have made the fact that you were going to shoot me.
I didn't say that.
The fight escalating, and another teen pushes the officer over a hedge. As the officer struggles with the group, he reaches for his gun and fires a shot. The 13-year-old spoke to Telemundo.
I thought I was gonna die, like right there. Cause I thought he was gonna shoot me, cause he was like mad.
Police arriving minutes later, questioning the officer, but only arresting 2 teens who were later released.
There was insufficient evidence at the time to prove the officer's actions rose to the level of a criminal act.
David, tonight that officer remains on administrative leave during the investigation. Also, parents are suing the LAPD and the Anaheim Police Department, saying that officer shot his gun dangerously close to teenagers. David?
He did go cross the line. He did more than cross the line. He put his hands on children that were not his. He put his hands on someone else's child because they were walking across some grass. And he asked them not to walk across the grass. And they kept walking across the grass. So what? It may irritate you. You may find it disrespectful, which I don't know what walking across someone else's grass does to... What is so irritating about that? It wasn't the fact that they were walking across the grass, because if it had been a group of white children and not brown and black children, it would have been just fine. He wouldn't have had a problem with it. It's because they are melanated that he has a problem with it. And I am so glad to not hear any forgiveness and no prayer and no white Jesus and none of that crap, and that they are suing. Thank goodness. All of the parents should sue. He put those children's lives in danger because he wants to pull out a gun while he's off duty. And he could have shot that boy. He could have shot an innocent bystander. He could have shot any one of those children. And for what? Somebody could have lost their life because they were walking across his grass while melanated. That's why. Like in the last video I did, someone said, you know, the man, he was black, he was hiding. He was supposedly taking drugs. We never saw a needle. We never saw anything in that video showing that he was using drugs or he had a weapon or he didn't even have a gum wrapper on him. They were frantically searching for a damn match on him and they could find nothing. And the stupid idiot, the dumb ass Caucasus Mountain creature, shot him in the stomach and he's in critical condition. And then she said shit because she knew she messed up and now she's on paid leave, which nothing's gonna come of that. I highly doubt anything will come of this regarding the incompetent, stupid ass police officers involved in this nonsense. But hopefully they keep pushing and they're just, you know, out of control. And this is all Donald Trump's doing. He took and whipped off the veil of these disgusting Caucasus Mountain monsters. If those other kids weren't there and it was only the girl that he said that nasty word to and him, he probably would have killed them both. Because I could see when he was dragging that young boy across the line, he kept pulling him. He couldn't just let him go and just diffuse the situation, which he's a police officer. He should know how to diffuse a situation. But no, he think he is the authority. He think he is the law. He think he's above the law, and he think he can do anything he wants to do. You could see it in him, that pride, that sense of being more than he actually really is. And he just couldn't. He knew in the back of his mind that he needed to let that boy go, leave it alone, because it was not that serious. Walking across some grass, or some kids walking across some grass, and then you saying that nasty word and disrespecting the girl, of course they're going to keep walking across the lawn, making you angry because you're a despicable, disgusting asshole. So they kept doing it. I know what happened and why they did what they did, but you want to grab this boy, and he just kept on. He knew he should have let that boy go. He knew, but no, his pride wouldn't let him. He wanted to kill is what he wanted. You could see it at that point when they were getting aggressive. Then he just couldn't help it. He had to take out his gun. He could have killed a child. Someone's child could have not have made it home from school. But it says here, and this is all you need to know about what's going on. And it says, a nation against you from far away, from the ends of the earth, like an eagle swooping down. Take a guess who that could be. A nation whose language you will not understand. A fierce-looking nation without respect for the old or pity for the young. With the case of, you know, them going into Chicago and wanting these cities, they will lay siege to all the cities throughout the land. And I mean, everything you need to know is right here in the word, and this is Deuteronomy 28, 49 through 52. But I just wanted to throw that in there so people can understand everything that is happening. You don't have to be surprised about it, and you can see what is going on. You know, these are wicked, evil people. I even believe some of them if not all of them, are not born with a soul. They're born with a demon in place of their soul. To do stuff like this, to actually pull out your gun and think to want to kill those. He would have laid them all out if he could have. No empathy. Thinking he's more than he is. And just having this demon within him. And I will leave the article in the description box below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.